boom, 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 boom. That's the song. That's the music right there. I forgot. I forgot there was no music. Let me double check here that we got the audio on right. Welcome everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you have a great Wednesday and you had a good week so far. That's what's important is to find some time to draw. Today is I am Delta Tango Mike. It is a Wednesday and it's digital art with DTM. And what I'm gonna go over today is a few things like drawing the thumbnails of a comic book on Adobe Fresco, editing those thumbnails with Adobe Photoshop, and exploring a little bit about Clip Studio Paint because I'm interested in figuring out the best way to deal with Adobe with the comics. And I heard Affinity Designer, Affinity Publisher. I heard about Affinity Publisher as being an option. Another app for drawing comics is Comic Draw. So, but that's on the iPad, and I'm gonna talk about why I want to stay on PC. All on PC versus the iPad. So we'll go over that. Also, want to remind everybody, what's up, Axel? Thank you for joining us in the chat. Thank you if you are watching this on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you may be. Please leave a comment so that I know that you are there. Good morning, Bacon Bits. See, Bacon Bits knows what's up. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining us today. What I was saying is also a couple things that I don't want to forget is this Saturday, April 8th at 12 to 2, I believe. I can't remember, but there's the link. Let me go ahead and double check the time. I think it is 12 to 2. It's only 2 hours. It's a short demo on digital art for beginners. So this is a class that anyone can take. It's free and open to the public. It is at the library. That's right. It's at the library. So if you are in ATL, yes, it's 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. If you are in the ATL, then you're welcome to come. Bring your digital tablet. Or if you get there early, you may get to use one of my digital tablets. I'm scared. I'm scared. I do have a lot of drawing tablets, so and I'm gonna have to carry some big heavy bags. In any case, it's all good. It's all good. Come on through Saturday, April 8th at the Kirkwood Branch Library in Atlanta, Georgia. Last thing I want to, two more things. They're related, but it's the last thing. DTM versus your favorite artist is happening Tuesday, April 11th at 3 p.m. right here in Adobe Live, or here in the Behance in Adobe Live. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, you're going to have to come through behance.net/Adobe Live. The links are in the description of the video, including the download the sketches here link. So there is a link to download the sketches. And these are let me go ahead and put that up here. Boom. Let me see if that works. It should work. There it is. I don't know why the link is not hot, but we'll figure that out. Copy. You know what? Let's clear that out. Let's see. In the case, there is a link in the description of the video. It is how to download the sketches. Ooh, yeah, that's the wrong link. Download the sketches. There it is. Adobe. And you can download the sketches that we are creating for this morning, for this art battle. So every artist who's competed against me is having the chance to put up their art as a challenge. And there are three things going on right now: the rubber hose character, the detective character, and the RPG character. And if you want to vote on that, find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm everywhere. And drop in your vote wherever you see the graphic that tells you about the theme. So there it is. Bam, that's all I have. Check the rest of the links in the description of the video. They're always there. Frame Your Art. The calendar is live. The 2022 or 2023 calendar. You're going to want to get one of each. and the Artist King podcast, etc., etc., etc. But thank y'all for being here, and I appreciate you. So let me go ahead and switch up, boom, and move my body over here. I have my big Cintiq sitting here on my desk, so let me make some room and sip on some coffee because we're about to go in on this. Oh my gosh. We're going to explore the work that I've been doing with this comic book project. And if you catch any other comic book streams recently in the past few weeks, then you'll get the gist of what it is that we're doing in regards to fundraising and crypto intersection of crypto comics, superheroes, sci-fi, all of that. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let me see if I can turn this a little bit more. You know what it is? What is it? There we go. There it is. There we go. Let's go like this. Okay. So I have my Cintiq pen in my hand. This is the Cintiq right here. All right. This coffee's good. And I'm gonna explore some things, and you guys help me figure this out. All right, so right now it's waiting on Photoshop. Okay, let's cancel the Photoshop part and in Illustrator because right now I need this needs to get done. Oh, so it was all updating, but I needed to stop because all of this is the same internet. Yeah, it should be fast. I don't know what happened here. Anyways, it's all good. So let's open up Adobe Fresco, and I'm gonna show you what I've done so far. Well, Adobe Fresco is opening up. Maybe I also find, and it was right there in front of me, Photoshop. Let's go ahead, all apps. So that was all apps, and open Photoshop also. None. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure. You want me to lag out of other computers? Fine, but could you just let me work for a little bit? Like, why you have to interrupt me? I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, that's cool. It's cool, man. All right, so there it is. That's Adobe Fresco. I've been working on the comic book thumbnails inside of Adobe Fresco, and what I decided to do was to create one image file where I can have the individual pages, the 20-page comic book, all together in the file, and I can then take my time to focus on dropping the sketch in there, doing the sketches, going in on composition, going in on the layout, going in on the story flow, going in on what works right, what looks right, and so on. Of course, Photoshop. Thank you. And so this is what it looks like right here. This is Adobe Fresco. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, oh my gosh. What I don't like about Adobe Fresco on the PC is that some shortcuts don't work. Let me see. Like the letter Z for zooming in. I think rotate works. Yep, rotate works. The space bar works, but why is the zoom not working? Maybe control minus. Yep, control minus, control plus. So I wish there were more shortcuts available with Adobe Fresco on the PC Windows. And what's really interesting is that I'm streaming with a PC. I do have a desktop tower that I'm streaming with, but this screen, this Cintiq, is connected to a surface, and I like to work with the surface and draw in the surface. However, it's small, right? So the screen is small, 13 inch or something. But when you connect the Cintiq to the surface, look, I'm touching the screen right now, and the screen is turned off so that only shows desktop only shows on the Cintiq. Oh my god! So I have the advantage of all the points of pressure with this Cintiq pen on this beautiful canvas of a Cintiq 21 inch, and I still have the touch. I like that. That's great. That's great. However, like I said, I did work on this these thumbnail pages with my iPad. So I did that with the iPad. And I like this is the 2 terabyte iPad. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, and so it's pretty snappy. It did not slow down once. So far, so good. Bacon Bits with a question. Can you do multiple artboards in Fresco? I tried on the iPad, but not sure if possible. It is not possible. But I have a shortcut in which I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to talk about that when we are in Photoshop. No, but there's a workaround. I'm going to show you. Okay, so now that I finished this, what I want to do is split up all of these pages into their individual JPEGs so that I can then bring it into my program where I'm going to draw the comic book. And this is where I need to add a bit more details, right? What did I do? Put them on the description of the video. Clip Studio Paint, Adobe Photoshop, Affinity. Let me see. Designer, Publisher, and or Comic Draw. What I don't, and so I'm gonna discuss the likes, the pros and the cons about some of the things that I have laid out for today's agenda, and we'll figure out what's the best route for me right now at this time. Okay, so we got Adobe Fresco. I did all my thumbnails. That's great. And Bacon Biz, do you have any samples of your work on your Behance? Because I'm interested to see what you got. If you have some art that we can check out. And Bacon Bits Design. Oh, look at that. Yes, you do. All right, let's go follow Bacon Bits. That's right. Axel has artwork on Behance. I didn't mention that, but I already know. So I already follow Axel. So go follow Axel. Okay, so this is Adobe Fresco. Let's go ahead and minimize, which is very important to see right now. Everything that you create, and here's part of the, oh, not in this profile. Okay, Axel, cool. So Bacon Biz, not too much. Need to get better on posting my work. Yes, please do, and you do too, Axel. So one thing to pay attention to is that when you draw in Adobe Fresco, it creates a PSD file cloud. Adobe Fresco is actually there aren't any Adobe Fresco files. It's actually an PSD PSD a PSB is really a PSD cloud file. And as you can see, all these files that are in Adobe Fresco right here, they're also here in the cloud for Adobe Photoshop. So that means that I can open those thumbnails right here in Adobe Photoshop right now. Boom, just like that. Bam. Thank you, Axel, for the link. I appreciate that. There it is. That's Axel's other Behance. So when I was working on these thumbnails in Adobe Fresco, which I started the whole document in Adobe Fresco, I did all my sketches in Adobe Fresco. I can now go into Adobe Photoshop and open, boom, my thumbnails. But check this out. One of the questions was, can you do multiple artboards in Fresco? And the answer is no. But this is what you can do. Let's go to home. And look, I created one Photoshop file with 4 pages, 4 artboards in the Photoshop file. You can do multiple artboards in Adobe Photoshop. And if you can create something in Photoshop, save it to the cloud, guess what? Okay. Right now, this is, look, here's my layers. Look at these layers. It shows each artboard. So this is artboard number 4. Let's do a new layer on artboard number 4. Come on, there we go. Brush. There we go. And I love the what do you call it? Shortcuts. So right now I just drawing on Adobe Photoshop. It's like, what's up? What's going on with you? Yeah. Let's go. All right, I'm drawing in Adobe Photoshop. It is a little bit laggy. It is a little bit laggy, and that's because it's a lot of pages, and which is also making me question the idea of doing 20 pages in one file on Adobe Photoshop, and that means that file is gonna get very heavy. Very, very heavy. But there it is. I made 4 pages, right? 4 pages, 4 artboards in Adobe Photoshop. Okay, let's close that. And if I close it, it's going to save to the cloud. This is on the cloud. Let's minimize this for now. And look, it's right there in Adobe Fresco. It's right there. It just showed up. Okay, let's open that. Problem opening. The documents must be bound or smaller. Reduce dimensions in Photoshop. Try again. Unable to open the dartboard. Artboard documents where artboards are not yet supported in Adobe Fresco. Oh, to continue, copy your layers into a new document in Photoshop. So it won't let me use several artboards in Fresco. And I thought I was finding a workaround. So no, thanks. Okay, well that answers that question. No, so once you so thumbnails in Fresco is okay, all in one artboard. Okay. It's okay. I always like doing things the opposite way. All right, fine. Photoshop, back to Photoshop. Okay, so then let's move on into what's next. I did my drawings and sketches and thumbnails in Adobe Fresco, document. Adobe Fresco documents saved to the cloud, and those Adobe Fresco documents are what we call PSD cloud documents. And now in Adobe Photoshop, I can open that PSD cloud document, and I have access to my sketches. And as you can see, I did name my layers. All of these numbers stand for the page number. See that page 2, 3, 2, 1, and so on. I could organize it in order. It doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters. Nothing really matters. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now before I make any edits to this document is I'm gonna save this locally now. Go to File, Save As, because it's a cloud document. But I don't want to make changes to my cloud document. I want my cloud document to remain 100% original. Okay, so on my computer, here we go. Heroes, assemble thumbs. Let's see if this is a work in progress. Yep, there it is. Heroes assemble, work in progress. Let me think. Strip. Okay, yeah, work in progress is gonna be good. So there it is. Heroes assemble, 0 thumbs, and save it. So now it's saving a Photoshop file. All right, fine. Then let's double check. Let's go look. There it is. And Heroes Assemble Thumbs is right here on the right. And what is it? It's a PSD file. It's 23 megabytes. Boom. Okay, cool. I know that it's saved. It's there. There it is. It's saved. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So now that I saved a version of this thumbnails as file in my computer, I don't have to worry about losing or changing my original Fresco file. So I can come back to the Fresco file and keep working and still have my layers. Because what I'm going to do next is going to destroy all of that. All right, what I'm going to do next right now is a couple things. First, check our size. Image size. So image size is 5100 pixels, which is 17 by 11. That's what I did. It's a 17 by 11 document. So if I wanted to make it bigger, what's the next size up? And so let's go with 24. Boom. Look, 24 by 15 point something. Building preview. Let it work. This is a surface. So everything's happening on a surface. I'm drawing on a Cintiq, but it's a surface. I think this is 16 gigs of RAM, but it's a Surface 5. So things have a delay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's gonna make it bigger. There we go. It's increasing image size. Okay, let's give it a second. So what I'm gonna do is flatten. As soon as it's done, the image size increases. Then I'm gonna flatten all the layers, and then I'm gonna crop out individual pages and drop it into a template. Okay, so here we go. So we have all of this together. That's good. I mean, it's all of it bigger. It's bigger now. All right, and so there's a zoom. Yes, there's a zoom, and it doesn't look too bad. Let's see. Let me see. There we go. Some of these sketches. Yeah, it's still only at it's 123. Let's see. Let's go down. 100%. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What I didn't want is it to turn into all real fuzzy. So this is good. This is good. Let's go to our layers window, and I can say flatten image right there. Look, look. Or I can do merge visible. That's it. Bam. That's it. It's all together now. Zoom out. Control 0. Bam. It's all together. It's all together. So Control S to save. Let it save. So because we're working with this file in Photoshop, and I'm gonna be making all kinds of adjustments and changes, you gotta constantly Control S to save. It saves locally, and it doesn't matter what happens here because I still have the original Fresco file, so that I can always go back and say, well, let me start over, or let me go get this file and figure things out where I went wrong. Okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how we do that. This is how we do, and this is how we do it. All right. Okay, so next is gonna go to file, open, and and I'm gonna show you what I've done. What I have is a folder with comic pages. Oh, this is the stuff I found online and I downloaded. I download as much art as I can to keep feeding me, and I can pay attention to certain things that is like, oh, that's cool. I like how the artist did this. I like how the artist rendered that. I like how this artist has that technique. And man, I'm constantly feeding my creativity and inspiration constantly. Where is it? Comic drawings, comic art resources. There it is. Boom. All right, so I have. Let me see. There it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I have a template. This is a comic page template. It's 21 by 3150. 21 by 3150. Let's see. We're gonna have to double check these dimensions, but this is a template page. So there's plenty of pages you can find online and download templates. What I wanted to use was this one, US 19. That's 1294 by 2000. And this one is much bigger, so let's go with that. Boom, there it is. It says this is the standard size template, 7 inches wide and 10.5. So it's hard to see that, so let's go like this and put a little white background. Here we go. Put it right there. Bam. Okay, now we can read. This is 7 inches wide by 10.5. Is it? Yes. Look, we're looking at our rulers, and it is 7 inches wide, and there it is, 10.5 tall. Cool. So I did find this template online, and it is a 2010 comic template PNG. Good, good. That's the comic size that I'm going to work with. All right, now what I want to do here is make sure my resolution is set to what I want. Well, not yet. It doesn't have to be super high yet. It'd be important to have a high resolution when you're drawing the actual comic book in the file, in the software that you're going to draw it in. And right now our options are Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, Affinity Designer, or in Comic Draw. So before we get to that, we're working on the actual pages. Got to split up all those pages. So we have this template. Let me look. Image and image size. And so there it is, 7 by 10.5 at 300. Okay, that's good. I'm cool with 300. Yeah. When it's time to actually draw the comic book, because right now I'm just formatting the pages, right? I'm going from flat thumbnails to individual comic book pages, sketch. Then you'll start the actual tight sketching and inking and all that for the comic. And that's when you want to be around 450 DPI to 600 DPI. But for now, 300 is cool because I'm formatting these pages, getting ready for the next step. So let's leave that. That's good. Okay, I got my template ready. So let me go ahead and go here save as, and this is gonna be inside of the work in progress. Now that's the work in progress. It's gonna go into new folder, and these are gonna be sketch pages. See that? Yeah, boy. That's a new folder. And then the name is sketch template. Boom. That's it. Got it. Good, 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 good. Now, what's important about this template is that you'll notice is that it has this details. Number one, it says here, this is a 7 by 10 and a half. I don't have any comic books in here. I should. This is the thing I should do. I should have stuff. I should have stuff related to the things that I'm talking about. It's downstairs. But this is the template for where you draw, right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, the comic book, once it's printed, hey, Taekwon, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by through Facebook. When you print out a comic book, the live area, that's what it stands for. This live area right here means that this is the size of the comic book. It's 6¼ inches by 9¾ inches, or 6.25 by 9.75. Okay, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. That's the live area, meaning that's safe. Anything you keep inside of this area of the comic book page, it will, it's safe. It's a safe area. It's live. The trim area, that's the actual size of the comic book, 6.75 by 10.25. So 6¾ by 10¼ That's where the trim of the page is going to happen when the printer is printing the comic book, and then they chop it and then package it together. That's the actual size of the comic book. So the reason why this area is in yellow, the margin area, is that between the live area and the trim area, there could always be a shift in the paper, a shift in the printing, a shift in the cut. And so you don't want any important things to be in this yellow area. That could be text, definitely text, logos, signatures, the head of the character, or something that you want. So you need to make sure that all your artwork goes this way. Now, you can draw into this area, but just remember that that part is going to get cut off, and that's okay. Like there's a car coming in into the frame, to the panel, and part of the car is in this area. Well, that part of the car is going to get cut out. As long as you have enough of the car to show what this is you'll be fine, right? So that's where, but that's something to keep in mind is how that works, this margin area. But then the document size that we're drawing is there it is, 7 by 10½. Okay, this template is, I grabbed it from Kablam. There it is. Templates for design and layout assistance only, and should never, never, ever be merged with or flattened into the artwork. Right, because this is just for us to understand what this template is about. So there it is. Boom. Trim line. It's got little scissors. There it is. The document size goes all the way to the edge. I got it. Cool. So this is why I'm using this template image into my template pages. So sketch template. So sketch page template. I should say that, but it's okay. Sketch page template. Let me save it as the way I want to. Save as. You gotta type it out in ways that it's gonna make sense to you. Sketch page template. There it is. Boom. All right, got it. Cool. So now that we did that, there are other tricks that we're gonna have to figure out later, but for now we just need the standard size template. All right, and this is for the U.S. comic books. All right, got that. Next is to start dropping in our pages in here. So how are we gonna do that, Dan? Watch this. It's gonna be easy. And I wish I had a mouse. I know I have a mouse around here somewhere, because I have lots of things. Oh, there you go. I see you. And I have a mouse pad right there, because it's gonna be easier than reaching with a pin. This what you call it, Cintiq pen. All right, let's get a few things here. Let's go, and you won't have this much problems as you're working on stuff. Oh, there's a Cintiq. You can see that. It's just that the way I am, I have a lot of things going on here on my desk. All right, get the mouse. Let's plug it in. Sorry, y'all. You guys have to see this part, but I have a little USB right there. Boom. Got it. Off topic. I'm not in my lab. Where am I? Oh, that's right, Axel. I'm not in the lab. I am in my game room. This is my game room, and so the lab is downstairs in the basement, and this is the OG room. That's right. That's what I need to write down. This is the OG room. Old games game room. I have lots of old games. I have the PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and I do have a Switch, but I also have an Xbox One, and I do have I have a couple of Oculus. I have the Oculus Quest 2 and the Oculus Rift, and then movies and Funko Pops. Look at a bunch of weird stuff right here. The question is, thank you for asking. Hey, Bacon Bits is asking. Oops, let me turn that off. Boom. And look, he's asking which Cintiq am I rocking? This is a 21-inch, and it's old, man. It's super old. It's like this is the second generation of the Cintiq 21 UX. It's and I had the first generation, and I shared that with somebody, let them have it, so they can work on their artwork. And because I had that first one for like 5 years, I've had this one for four, 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, something like that. I had it for a while now. It's beautiful. It's great. It's great. It's huge. It's huge. I love it because you can draw like this. Let me see my pen. Where is it? It's right here. It's a big, big pen, and you just you use your whole arm. This is why I'm drawing on this, because when you're on the Surface or the iPad, you're right here like this. But when you're on the big Cintiq, you're like a orchestra director, right? A maestro. All right, let's switch back. Sorry, I get sidetracked. You guys keep the questions coming because I like it. All right, here we go. Let's move that over. Got room. Cool. Okay, so now it is. I got what I need, right? And I also have a Huon 19 and a Wacom 1. And those are smaller, but they're still efficient. What you got, Bacon Bits? Let us know in the comments, in the chat. Next, so I got my template ready. I got my flat Heroes Assemble thumbs. Let's get my rectangular marquee tool. Okay. Click and drag. There we go. Like this, see? Boom. Control C for copying. Sketch page template. Control V for paste. There it is. Control T for transform, and let's control minus so you can see more of the page. There you go. I was almost there. My sketches are not quite the same size as the template, and that's okay. And that's all right because we have room to play around and do stuff. Enter. Bam. There it is. Let's put that right here. Let's grab that template and trim it down some. Right there. See, look. There we go. So now we can see where my sketch is and where that template is. So let's go ahead and call this layer 1. Layer 2. I don't need to name this layers. Don't need to name it anything. I'm going to turn off the layer 1, which is actually that should be named something. That's going to be called template. Rectangle, it's white back. Just name my layers. And I'm going to call this page 1. Boom. So there it is, page 1. It's inside of my template. There's my template layout. I got it. I don't need this template layout now because I'm going to have a whole different template available later. So for now, I'm only using it as a reference while I organize these pages. Now that I have this, let's go to File, Save As, and let's go with Sketch Page 1. I am going to have a Photoshop file for each individual page so that I can always come back and make adjustments if I need to. Enter, hit OK. There, Sketch Page 1 PSD is saved into my computer. File, Export, quick export as a PNG. Let's go. Boom. Sketch Page 1. There it is. It says PNG already. Click on Save, and let's take a look. All right, 2023. Oh, there it is. Work in progress. That's not that folder, but it's in the same area. Sketch. What did I call this? Sketch pages. There it is. So there it is. Sketch Page 1. And this is 2100 by 3150. Good. Sketch Page 1 PSD. Sketch Page template. And that one just says Sketch template. We're rolling. We are rolling. All right. We're done here. Next. Let me see if I can. No, it's not going to do that. Undo. All right. Next is going to be my marquee tool again. And I can zoom in. Let's zoom in, so we can see what's happening. What are you doing, Dan? Let's just focus on one page at a time. All right, click and drag. There we go, and that's gonna be page 2. Control C for copy. Sketch Page 1. Control V for paste. Get back our I didn't even need to go to the move tool. Just Control T, and let's stretch it out. Stretch it out. And I just have to match the one template before, this one right there. Control T, and let's see. There we go. Look. There we go. That's cool. And if I need to double check, I can turn off page 1, turn on my template, and say this is good. This is cool. It's cool. So this is called page 2. Page 2, enter. Page 1, we're just going to delete it and go to File, Save As, Page 2. Photoshop file. Got it. Good. Now go to File, Export, Quick Export PNG. Boom. There it is. Sketch Page 2. Save. And just like that, I'm going to work through 20 more. Well, 18 more. Not so bad. It's not so bad. Well, I answer a question. What's up, Garrett? In the house. Hey, y'all. Just had the notification. Roll in. Well, thank you for stopping through, bro. My man, Garrett. Bacon Bits says currently working on the Wacom Cintiq 22. Wanted to get the 24, but hear that they run hot. But the 22 is a beast. Oh, my gosh. It's 2 inches the difference. I don't think you're missing anything. I do know that I want. That's what I want. I want the Wacom 24 HD Touch. I know somebody who has one. I haven't been to their house to look at it and touch it, but it was on sale, and somebody was selling it on Facebook, and I wish I had the money at that time to get it, and I couldn't get it, so I told her, I said, you should get that. If you're going to have us, and I had given her my old Cintiq, and that's all I said, if you got the money, I'm not trying to tell you how to spend your money, but if you got the cash, go ahead and get that, and she did. So I'm a little jealous, but it's okay. But the 22 is good. I have the 21, like I said, and man, oh my gosh, it is something to behold. It is. These machines are amazing. I was drawing on Clip Studio Paint the other day, as I was testing Clip Studio Paint. I was on the surface right there, and so I was drawing to play around, and it was cool. It was cool. It was all right. So then I connected this surface to the Cintiq, and when I started drawing with the surface with the Cintiq, connected to the surface, drawn on the same drawing that I was drawing with the surface by itself earlier, the difference is night and day. I mean, you know, the Surface is a nice machine. There it is, page 3. But the levels of pressure that Wacom Cintiq, this old 21 UX second gen, I don't know when it came out. Let me see, when did second gen come out? Oof, it's just like I can lightly draw, and it's just like the lines are there and very thin, which you cannot get out of the iPad or the Surface. People love the iPad. They say I don't have to look back again. Well, you know, let's see. It's if it works for you, great. If it works for you, but when did it 21 UX come out? In 2010. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But this is the first gen that came out. 21 UX. This is this mine? Let me see. Currently, okay, cool. What's up? Axel saying, what's up? Okay, cool. So here it is. This is the first gen. I had this one too. So that came out in 2010. Okay. And when did I get mine? It was like 2016, 2017. Then the second gen, how can I do this? 21 UX second generation. They got a bunch of other ones because they're like, we don't have that old junk. I know you don't. I'm just asking questions. There it is. This is it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't need it. I just want it. I have a Surface Studio, 27-inch Surface Studio. I know I don't need this, but I want it. All right, let me see this one. There it is. This is the Cintiq 22. I think this is what you got. You say you have this. It's HD screen. Oh my gosh. Hue and canvas. I got it. Canvas 19-inch. All right, I don't see it now. That's all good. This is the 24. Yup. Pretty and thinner, right? I think these are thinner. Seen some of the latest. Man, that's still kind of chunky right there. Some of the more latest versions. I think there was a new Cintiq came out recently, a couple months ago. And man, oh man. Okay, which one is this? This is just the 22 also. Yeah, that's not it. But so if this one came out 2021, let me see. First gen versus second gen. What to do with the outdated? Yeah, you keep it. You keep it. That's what you do. First generation. When did it doesn't say when's the second generation come out. Yeah, that's okay. This is going off of the listing. Anyways, this is what I have here. Here we go. Hands-on review. 2010. It also says 2010. Previously, with the first, it previously felt that T was better in use for drawing organic shapes. So there we go. Somebody got one for sale right here. You know where you're gonna find some good ones? On Facebook. Oh my gosh. Dig around Facebook Marketplace. Oof. Bacon says, I wanted the Surface Studio, play with them in the Best Buy all the time, but man, that price, yes, that price is I don't recommend it unless you have a sponsor. Thank you, Microsoft, and thank you, Sketchable. All right, this is page 4. That's right. Okay, here we go. Get down and boogie. I always say that. That's right. Move that down. Let's see where we at. Actually, I could have stayed up. Multiply just so I can see. Page 1. It says page 1, but it's really. Boom. Yes, they are pricey. Oh my gosh, but once you get one, once you have one, oh, I'm not using it right now. I've had unfortunate events in my basement recently, and nothing too crazy. Just a bit of flooding, a bit of water seeping in. So I'm not in my basement right now, streaming from my basement. This is page 4, save as page 4. But that's where my uh, Surface Studio is, and I didn't want to can't move it around. This computer, I can leave it up here and not need it downstairs, so that's why I have it here. In this Antique, I don't use it much because I have the Surface Studio. Oh, having that touch, pinch, zoom, and draw with the Surface pen, the same pen that's right here. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. Oh, What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Let me see. Export. I don't need to do export as. I need to do export fast PNG, but it's okay. Did it work? Yep, there it goes. It's the same. It's the same thing. 21. Boom, boom. PNG and export and page 4 PNG. There it goes. Just like that. These I had a lot of experience with the Surface Studio during the Microsoft Store era. And I mean, I was inside the Microsoft Store from as soon a year or two before the Surface was announced, and so I spent a lot of time in there, hanging out, visiting, and admiring the machines, and convincing the Microsoft folks that I knew how to draw in a digital, and I didn't. I didn't know how to draw. I was just doing stuff. I was just pretending, but I was having a good time. I didn't know how to draw. I just wasn't very good at drawing digitally, and that's where I was. That's where I honed a lot of my skills in drawing on their machines, and they're very friendly people, very friendly folks. Same as page 5, and so I got to know a lot of cool folks at the Microsoft Store. I did a lot of demos and workshops at the Microsoft Store, and man, those Surface Studios from the moment they came out, oh my gosh, but they are super expensive. Oh, and the thing is that screen. One day we're gonna hack. I'm gonna hack the Surface Studio that I have now because it's first generation, and so there are gonna be no more updates real soon with Windows 10, and so I'm gonna have to hack it to do Windows 11, or hack it so that I can get copy get to use that screen monitor for something. I don't know what. You know what we want to do here? Multiply so that I can see. Come on. There we go. There it is. So right now what I'm doing is I am adjusting each and every page into their own file. I'm sure there is a way. Maybe Gareth knows how to take a Photoshop file and export all of these individually out of this file here. Maybe if I done the crop, I'm doing the long way. I'm going the long way, and I'm okay with it. But I'm pretty sure there's an automatic way to do stuff that I'm trying to do right now. What I'm doing is I am cropping out each individual thumbnail, and then copy that crops this page. Oh, let's see. Let me see. I didn't save this. Did I save as? Oops. Not page 5. Oh, that's I hate that. What happens? How do I do that? There we go. Turn that off. This is page 5. Save it. There. Now this is page 6. There you go. I'm sure there's like a lot of automated ways to doing things in Photoshop. I don't use Photoshop enough to have an idea of how to do things the more efficient way. I just know like, okay, if I do this, if I click on that, I can quick export my PNG. I have my page 6. There it is, and boom. There's a way to export layers as a separate file. Yes, there is. And you know what? I already flattened all this out, and maybe that would have been a better option, is to inside of that one file, trim this up so it was all different layers. That would have been and I know how to do that layers, export layers as a separate file. That might have saved me some time, but that's okay. Let's go like this. I'm already committed to this one. I'm on page 7. There we go. Control C, sketch page 6, Control V. Turn off this page 6. As a matter of fact, page 6 and 5 can go. Ooh, no, because I need this one. Page 7. 7, there it is. And we're going to multiply it so I can see behind it. Yeah, because I need to be able to see it. So Control T for transform. Then, boom, grab that corner and just take it out to that red. Oh, that's right. Boom. And this is it. This is the job, in between working and it's between sketching, there are adjustments and things you got to do. So there, page 6 can go. So page 6 and 5, they can delete it. That's page 7. Go to File, Save As, page 7. And I guess I could have cut down on the amount of the PSD files that crowd up your hard drive. I don't know. I'm okay with that. I like seeing all my files in one place, and I have a lot of external drives. File, export, quick export as a PNG. Thank you so much. Page 7. Just hit enter, and we're done here. There we go. Back to my big thumbnails. That's page 7 right there. Come on. Come on. All right. The hand would not let go. Look. Okay. There we go. Oh, maybe I hold. Let me see. No. I got click down the hand and then let go. Okay, here we go. Click down the hand. Oh. I was wondering, like, what happened? Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Oh. It's a surface. I have to preface that saying this is a surface. I am working on a Cintiq, but it's connected to a surface. And the surface is not like a super duper. It's a good screen, but there's not a super duper copy. Paste. High power, super duper high power processor and stuff, graphics card. Nah, it's a little tiny thing. Which is one of the things holding back the Surface Studio. It's the mobile components. If they had desktop components on it, oh my gosh. That's what I was looking for in the Panos Panay. I don't know how to say his name, sorry. I'm not trying to joke or nothing. That's just it. But Panos Panay, page 8. Presentation of the Surface Studio 2A or 2 second gen or something, I don't know. Page 8 is that it's the same stuff, man. It's like, come on, you gotta step it up. I know they're trying to keep all the components little and all that stuff like that, but it's like, sheesh, if you can just put some hardcore. I mean, even this computer I have, it's a desktop, is 12 years old. It's still hardcore compared to what that Surface Studio can do. Page 9. Did I do 8? 9. No, that's his 8. No, that was 8. That was right. Let's see. Just figured out with layers. Exporting layers to file on the export tab will get that done. It saves each layer file as its own file. Layers to files in the export tab. Yep, they have one with artboard to files as well in the export file. Yes, that's cool. You know what? Let's try that. Okay, so this is number 8. All right, let's do this. Watch. Let's go. Let's take it out. Check it out. Let's go like this. X, Control V. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter where it lands. But let's set it right there, right? Okay. Let's take it back where it was. And we're going to call that, look at this, page 8. All right. All right. Next, another, the marquee tool. Click and drag. All right. Control X, Control V. Boom. And it doesn't have to line up or nothing. I just kind of want to put it back to where it looked like, where it was. Okay, this is page 9. Let's go page 9. Oops, not 8, 9. Got it. All right, let's go over here. Ah, I don't like it. I don't like it when it's doing that. All right, marquee tool. Click and drag. This Control X, Control V. Oh, no, you're right. I didn't have the right layer. Control X, Control V. Got it. And put that back. I don't have to put him back. I'm gonna stop doing that. Let's keep it moving. We gotta get this done. I can always go back to this file and fix everything, or just close it and be like, never mind. All right, let's go here. Phew. Click and drag for this. Got it. And the correct layer. Oh, that I didn't change the name of that layer. This is page 10. Got it. And then select this layer. Control X, Control V. This is page 11. There we go. You gotta name your layers. I know that. All right, here we go. There we go. There we go. I want to move fast. I'm used to my other computers. On the Surface, I don't do this stuff so much anymore. Select the correct layer. Control X, Control V. And this is... Oh, I went too fast. Page 12. There it is. I do have to move it out my way. Get out my way. There you go. All right, boom. Marquee tool. Control X, Control V, and that's page 13. Yeah. Got it. Cool. Let's move it a little bit. All right, got it. Let's see. And marquee tool, page 14. X, V. Oops, of course. X, V. It's Control X, Control V, but I just said X, V. Come on. Get out my way. 14. Page 14. 14. Let's get this page 15 right here. Get that. Oh, hey. Got it. 20. Control X, Control V, and that is page 15. Got it. Let's keep it moving. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No. 16. I could have just done copies and pastes, but Control X, Control V. That's page 16. Got it. Select that again. Pew, pew. Got it. And Control X, Control V. Page 17. Got it. You know, where did that go? Oh, it went underneath. There it is. 16 and 17. Yeah, I don't want to lose track. Okay. Next, this is the last 3 pages. And select that layer we want. And Control X, Control V. Boom. Layer 18. Page 18. Got it. And then finally, the only thing is that when I export these Control Shift V will paste in place. Oh, okay. Appreciate that. Bacon Bits. I don't like using 3 keys. 3 keyboard shortcuts. I don't like those. But I appreciate you helping me out. Yeah, I hate that. I hate having to do some gymnastics. Control X. Let me see. It says Control Shift. Oh, V. Oh, there you go. Okay, see, I know you guys are smart. I know it. I knew it. That's why I'm streaming this stuff, so that somebody smarter than me can tell me things. That's okay. Okay, let's go. I'll take all this out right there. Control X, Control Shift V. I got it. This is all right. You guys are cool. Page 20. So should I do the last? I should do all of the rest of them. Let me see. Let's go here. Let's go. Just so that we have them all. You know, nah. Let's be done. Control D to deselect. Let's turn this off. And I think I gotta select all of these like that. And where is it? Let me see. It is export layers. Where is it? Export generate. It's automate. It's not automate. But it's let's see. I've done this before. It's export or export layers to files. There it is. Boom. Browse. Where's it gonna go? Let's go into the work in progress. Yeah, work in progress. That's where it's gonna go right there. File type. I want it to be JPEG. Yeah. Quality, high quality, and let's do PNGs because there it is. Boom. And trim layers. Good. Run it. Run it. There it goes. It's working. There it goes. And so I think that I like that better because then I can take a break, drink a sip of my coffee. Mm. It's almost past the perfect temperature. We're still warm right now, but if it was just a little bit hotter, if I hadn't taken all this time to do those 8 pages, then it would have been perfect temperature. Okay, so let's go here. So this is the ones that I did myself. The only thing is that these are perfect, like in perfect size, which I can still come back and do. I think I'm just doing things, extras. I'm going the extra mile. It's all right. But there it goes. Look, boom, boom, boom. Here they come. It says page. I wrote the word page number on the layer because I know, because I've done this, is that when it exports that layer into a PNG file, or in this case, it's going to add on the layer number. And there it is. This is page 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and all the other pages. And then, of course, the last one that's busted up. Export layers was successful. Good job. Good job. That's all right. And I can save this. I can still save this. Save. Just keep that file going. All right, now let's close this. All right. And open what I was working on before. Sketch pages. Sketch page 8. See that? Okay. And then I can go like this. Have this here. We can do all that place thing and all that. I don't know how to do all that. Let's go. Boom. Bam. Oh, snap. I like that because then it kind of brings it in closer to the size. Oh, my gosh. You guys are really smart. Check out the big head in you guys. Oh, and then I can just still kind of adjust it. Just so I can get a little tighter. Boom. Okay, that was page 8. This is page 9. And then go to export as PNG. Page 9. I'm not going to go over and make all the Photoshops. No need to. I really don't need to. I was just doing that because, I was like, yeah, well, I'm not doing nothing. But I could be doing other things, like making breakfast. So, yeah, it's all good. All right, so there it is. Just make adjustments. There we go. Control T to resize. There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it kind of close. And I will name my layers. Page 10. Oh, it's already named, but I need to. That's a long name right there. Export. Quick export PNG. Page 10. There we goes. I think this is a little bit faster. Well, I don't know. I think batching different steps together is faster. And you know what? That wasn't right. I need to do this right here. I got sidetracked. Export. Export. Yes, this is the 10. I had 2 layers on at the same time. Don't need 2 layers on. All right, there's page 10. 11. And multiply. And let me see. Yeah, there we go. And turn this one on, off, and page 11. Boom. And I just leave them. I'll leave them. I don't care. I don't care. Export, quick export PNG. 11. Boom. Save it. Got it. It is pretty snappy on some things, right? You see the little delays. But Surface is all right. I like the Surface because it lets me draw and have a Windows PC. You know, to me that's important. Being able to have my software and apps, and then still be a computer, a Windows PC that can handle, certain tasks that an iPad cannot. 12 or drawing tags that a regular PC cannot. It's a mix. It's a hybrid, yes, and that's okay. All right, page 12. But then there are things that it's a little bit slow. Yeah, just gotta live with it. Those are the breaks. Okay, 13. Yeah, there it is, 13. Got it. And multiply. Oh, that's pretty close. Oh, that's all right. That's cool. I think I can live with that. Boom, page 13. Export as PNG, page 13. Boom, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Good. Good. Yeah. Getting there. All right. I'll be worried when it's time for that 160-page graphic novel. I'm gonna have to automate a whole lot and have interns. Like, y'all gonna have to work on this. 14. Yes, you get your interns. Export PNG. There's shortcuts for that exporting thing too, but I only like using 2 fingers on my keyboard shortcuts. All right, let's see. 15. Bam. Boom. Bam. And look, there the page 15 is right there. I didn't have to type it out, but I don't mind, but it was right there. All right, export, quick export. All right, 15, got it. Good. All right, next. So it's getting close, getting close. Boom. Multiply and drag it in a little bit. And drag it in. Oh, that's okay. Boom, turn that off. And of course, page 16. Even though this is a project that I'm working on by myself, I still name my layers because when you come back for something, it's always comforting to open your file, find what you're looking for, make the edits, change it, and then you're out. What you don't want to do is spend a lot of time trying to figure something else. Like, what was I doing here? Oh man, I cheated. I cheated myself. My what do you call it? I said that last week's version of myself, it was lazy in making this week's version of myself do the extra work. Like, no, man. Page 17. There we go. Boom. There we go. 17. Like, nah, man. Do the work now on the front end so that later it's just you just work through it as fast. Multiply. Yeah, this one was real crooked. And then use the arrow keys. Just turn around. There you go. Got it. Good. Page 18. Yeah. I knew we was going to get here. The worst thing you can do is count like how much longer you got to go. Don't do that. Put on some music, you know, um, some shows, something that entertains you and gets you into the mood. You know, once I put on some music, I'm really gone. Like I just can't hear you. I can't hear you. Uh, Put on some Judge Judy, and that kind of distracts me a little bit because when she starts yelling at somebody, I'm like, yeah, that's he deserves that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No save as. Go to export quick PNG. This is 19. Did I change it? I didn't even change the name. That's all good. There it is. P. Yeah, she starts yelling at people and calling them morons and like, oh. Go ahead, Judge. Go ahead. That dude deserves it. There you go. Oh, this box seems to be a little different in size, but it's all good. It's all good. So this is page 20. We did it. We did it. Okay, well, this part is done. We're not done, but this part is done. Export. PNG, page 20. That's it. Whew. Oh my God. Okay, you guys sat here and we worked it out. Okay, let's save it. Yeah. We'll save it as. Hold on, cancel. Let's save as 9 to 20. There you go. It's a PSD file that it has all those layers in it. Okay, cool. So this is what happened. So I worked on my thumbnails with Adobe Fresco. There's the file right here. I then use, because when you work with Adobe Fresco and you create a file, it's really a Photoshop file, Photoshop cloud file. So there's all my thumbnails. I have a script. I wrote the script. I actually finished writing the script as I finished some of the thumbnails because I needed to visualize some of the things that were happening. Then I went into Photoshop, opened that file, that Fresco file that's really a Photoshop file, and then I converted to PSD file so that I could then, and it's right here, script. It's sketch pages. I thought I saved that file in here. I saved it somewhere. I guess it's in the work in progress. I missed it. Anyways, yeah, it is. It should be in here. In any case, I have all of those. That's right. There's some of it right here. And so once I have this right here, the thumbs. So once I have that Photoshop file, I saved it in my computer so that I can make edits to it and keep that Fresco file intact. So if I need something inside of Fresco, I can still make adjustments and then export out the page or export out the full document, whatever. You never mess with your original files. So now in Photoshop, I've already trimmed out all the pages that I have here. It's called sketch pages. Boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until 20. And the next step is to figure out what is the best option for drawing the comic book. I was thinking, because it's Adobe, that I could use Adobe Photoshop to create my pages in. And as you see, I started to lay out some of these pages. So look, there goes artboard 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can always add more artboards. Oops. It's going wild. Come on. It's wild. There's artboard tool right here. Boom. As soon as you turn on that artboard tool, you can create other artboards. Look, let me see. Can it let me do it? Yeah, there it is. It made an artboard right there. Delete it. Just delete it. But you can select your artboards and your layers. See that? Boom, bam, bam. And I can make a new artboard right here to the right of this one. Look. Bam. Bam! Oh my gosh. What? Yes, I made a new artboard and there it is. Artboard 5. Okay, okay. All right. And once I click into it, there it goes back to my move tool. So we have artboard 4. So let me select artboard 4 and watch this. I have artboard 4 selected. So go into my sketch pages, sketch page 4, drag and drop. Boom. It just shows up right there. Oh my gosh. What? It shows up on the correct artboard in my layout, and it shows up in the correct artboard layer. So good. Okay, got it. Enter. Done. Select artboard 5 and let me alt. Let me see. What's this? Oops, that's not the alt. But let me try this. Okay, this is, I have another template here. So select that template, alt, and bring it into artboard 5. So there it is. It just showed up. It just snapped over. I didn't have to like drag it over. It snapped over. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So this is another template that I have that I downloaded. And I think I made these artboards. Let me double check. I can't remember. Let me see. Canvas size. Those are big, lots of inches. 43 inches by 10 inches? That can't be right. This is crazy. Oh, that's all because it's adding them all up. Oh. Oh, and what was our templates? Let me see. I forgot what we said. It was comic resources. It's 7 by 10.5. So we got it. It's 10.71. Okay. And because we have 5 artboards, 7 times 5 is 35. So I don't even know how we end up with that. All right, cool. Let me go to image size. It's 43. Yeah, it's still showing all of that. You can make the board process faster if creating an actions when dealing with the artboard layouts. Yes, yes, and I'm pretty sure that's correct, right? Because let me finish what I was doing right here. Let's go back to Super Victor, Heroes Assemble, Sketch Pages, page 5, drag and drop, boom, and there it goes, right? See, boom, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to have the pages laid out perfectly, because I wasn't sure what I was doing with this artboard. So there's a whole lot of things that are wrong with this document here right now. However, I'm exploring it, and that's why, and I'm glad that you're giving some feedback because it helps me learn these things. Okay, so we have this, and just to be sure. So right now I got 5 artboards. It's in Adobe Photoshop, and I'm starting to stack things, right? And here's where the problem is going to come. I have a slight idea of how it's going to go bad. All right. Now, also, it seems that these 2 templates are different. Or maybe I brought this template and I did it wrong. Let me see if I have it in here. There it is. It says scaled. Bring it in. Yeah, it's something's wrong with that template. All right. So far I have a few things in here, right? And as I continue to draw and bring in layers, this was gonna happen. Control S to save. And let's go into the folder. There goes saving. Into the folder. And down to, there it is, the folder. Boom. And where did I do? Is it? Oh, this is I'm sorry. There's no folder. This is on the cloud. So this is a Photoshop cloud. And and just like we saw when I try to open this file in Fresco, Adobe said, nah, you can't have several artboards in Fresco. But the fact is that when you're using the cloud with saving your documents, it's got to go through Adobe. It's got to go up to the cloud or something, which is a good thing. But also, that's going to also mean that as the file gets bigger and bigger, there might be issues that I don't want to have to pay to suffer through. On your computer, I'm going to save this on my computer. Let's see, sketch pages. Sketch pages. Let's see. Sketch pages. Let's go with Photoshop. Let's do PSD. PSD book. There we go. All right. 4-page comic is really now 5. And what I'm going to do is save this and wait. Let's go. Oops, the wrong button. There it is. PSD book. Nobody asked for you. I clicked on you by accident. There it is. 5-page comic. And look, it's 96 megabytes. 96 megabytes at 5 pages. It's a total of 20 pages. And so once I have 20 artboards in this file, is so times 4, 96 times 4 is 400 megabytes. It doesn't sound too bad until you start adding in the sketch layers, the inkling layers, the all these different elements and things that I think this file is going to get very, very heavy. And it's going to be enormous and a pain to handle, which means then this Cintiq is going to have to be connected to a desktop that has a full graphics card, tons of RAM. I do have a couple of good machines for that. And otherwise, it's just going to drag and drag and drag. And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of getting to a point where it's just going to be really, really draggy. So the idea of having all of this comic book in one file is a little dangerous, especially since Photoshop is not made for this, I don't think. Okay, so let's check out a couple of things. So let's go ahead and close that. That works. That works. That works. Now let's explore a couple other things. First on my list, what do I have on my list? Which is for making comics, and this is where I need people who make comics to come on in. As I go through that, let me close Fresco, and also open up my browser and go through Affinity Designer. There it is, and I'm gonna talk about a couple of other options for comic book artists. And so Affinity Designer 2, huh? I got Affinity Designer. Let me see, but I have it on iPad. I don't think I have it here. No. I never bought the PC version. But Affinity Designer is another company that makes a lot of different softwares. I think it has 3 major softwares. Yep, Designer, Photo, and Publisher. So Photo is like Photoshop. Designer is more like a vector and illustration. Yeah. There you go. Also, and of course, no subscription. Look at this artwork. This is beautiful. This is awesome. I wish I could draw like that. All right. I need some techniques. So anyways, there goes Affinity Designer. Get started on a Mac or Windows, or for one-time payment, $70, or on an iPad for $20. Like, I'll pay it for $20. Yes. Now, of course, for the best value, you can have the universal license in the Creative Suite on all platforms. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. On all platforms for just $169. Interesting. I know it was like that. All right. So this is Affinity Designer, desktop, iPad, and so on. Okay. Learn more about Designer. Okay. Cool. So Affinity Designer, they also have Affinity Photo, which is Photoshop. There it is, the editor you've been dreaming of, blah, blah, blah. And no subscription, okay. Build, look at that. It's crazy. I never used this one. Oh, you can use it for drawings too, because, of course, it does have brushes and things. Now, does it support artboards? And how is the file size handled? All right, there it is. Again, $69 or $20 on the iPad. I love iPad apps, and I get them when they're cheap like that, like $20. That's cool. But then I had this problem with Clip Studio. What if I need a computer for the stuff that I'm doing? Okay. All right. So that's Photo Affinity Photo. And then finally, somebody suggested this. This is it. Affinity Publisher. And I asked the question. I posted this question on Twitter and everywhere else, asking artists who are used to creating comics. Let's see. Where is it? Has anyone created a comic in Photoshop since it supports multiple artboards, or should I stick with Clip Studio Paint? And let me see. There are some comments underneath. Did anybody say that? Yeah, I prefer Clip. And the multiple artboards option in Photoshop will do the job, but Clip is designed to do this. I could do a stream on it sometimes. That's my man Jimmy Flame. Word up. And I said maybe we should stream it because I need to learn more about Clip Studio Paint. And so then here's here. Somebody else responded. I didn't know this. Oh my gosh. So Matthew says I only use Clip Studio Paint. I recommend that, but I don't have too much experience with Photoshop. And then, and then somebody tagged Byte Comics. Okay, because they work on comics, so this should be something that they know. But Stan Will Scott says, I'm drawing on Krita. Oh, I forgot. That there's other things. Let me go. It's called Krita. And, of course, there's also Medibang. Oh, my God. Bam. Now, here's where we're going to get into the extras. The preferences of the machine. I want to be able to work on a computer, which is another element that I haven't talked about yet, because we're just talking about Adobe, and now we're talking about Clip Studio with Affinity. Affinity says you can use our stuff in all of your the devices if you pay the full thing. All right, so there it goes. Look, pages. There it is. Package your document, kind of like InDesign, I believe. Like a book or an annual report. What I want to know is, like, how do you manage the files? Produce the most ambitious Photoshop, Illustrator, Twif, Affinity files. Ultimate compatibility. Okay. Merge documents. And then, okay, that's cool. Boom, boom, boom. There goes the different page layouts, and there it is. Word across Mac, but you can't draw. It doesn't look like you can actually draw. I don't see anybody with the little pin, but there it is. So here's again the thing that if I like the price, but then I'm stuck on the iPad. One of the things that I'm trying to do is avoid being stuck on the iPad, and I'm gonna tell you about what happened with Clip Studio Paint when I get to the Clip Studio Paint part. Bacon Bit says they support artboards, little learning curve from Adobe, but still pretty dope. Yeah, that and that's another thing too. Learning something all over. Oh my God. All right, but check this out. With the Affinity version 2 universal license, you can have the license to be on Windows, Mac, and iPad. And to me, that's what I want. I need that because there are times when you want the big screen. You need and speed. Choom, choom, choom. You're cranking it up. Whereas when you're stuck on the iPad, and depending on the iPad that you have, I do have the 2 terabyte and a 1 terabyte iPad Pro. They are the M1s. So they're pretty snappy, but if I was to use my iPad 11 or iPad mini, we're going to have some problems because of the processor speed and so on. But at the same time, I need a bigger screen. I want a bigger screen. I want to be able to move faster. So I need to be able to move between maybe the Surface, the iPad when I'm chilling, like, let me I have some ideas, let me sketch something, to let me put in some work. And I need to sit at my desk. I do like that. $170 is not a lot of money when it's for a project that you're being paid for. All right, but back to the answer. Krita. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to check out Krita, cause Krita is free. I believe Krita is free. Free and open source. Oh my gosh. Come on, I clicked on it. Can we get to it? Yes, we can. Oh, do I have it on this computer? HIJK. HIJK. There it is. I do have it. I get everything. I add everything that I can get. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yes, Google Drive. Yeah. Oh, Bacon Bits, I have an answer for you on that. Yo, I use Dropbox. See this right here? This is my Dropbox folder. So I have Dropbox and I pay for it. I have Dropbox installed on all my computers so that I save everything to Dropbox. Everything you saw me saving earlier right here, all this, it's inside of Dropbox. So that when I open that computer, open this computer, all of my files are the same in every computer. Mac or PC, iPad, whatever. It's on my phone. I can grab my phone and go through my Dropbox and be like, yeah, there it is. I need that. You need to send me that. I can send you a link. You can do work. Okay. So yeah. Dope. DTM on it. Yeah. Woo. Yo, listen. I have several computers. Every artist should have at least two computers. Just like every artist has more than one pen. You got several pens. You know, you have several sketchbooks. An artist should have several devices, and it's not easy and it takes time. But if something was to happen to one of my computers, I would be very sad and I would cry a little. But then I will put it to the side, grab the next one, and keep on working. And so I have my files synced up across these devices so that I do not lose anything. Nothing. Only in my desktops do I have things saved in the documents folder, in the video folder, and so on. But and then I got a couple computers. Not this one. This is a Surface, but I had this other computer. It has 4 drives in it. So yeah, and it's failed before, and I've cried a little, but I go ahead and get it fixed. But having the cloud solution is super important. Sorry, I went off. Okay, so let's see. Interview with the artist. All the features you need. Let me see what all the features are. No trials, no subscriptions. Okay, cool. Customizable layout. Over 30 dockers for additional dark and light themes. All the tools you need. Yes. Look at this beautiful artwork. Brush engines. Okay, got it. Simple and powerful 2D animation. Layer management. Do we have PSD support? What about um, artboards? So I would have to ask that artist who posted that. There goes. Let's open it, Krita. I don't think I've opened Krita here ever. It says 4.29. What's the version of Krita that they have now? Download. Oh, 5.5. 5.15. Okay. Yeah, I'm way back. I'm way back because I downloaded it and never used it. Okay, there it is. New file. Comic templates. European. Oh, what? Template. Let's see. Use this template. But can I do pages? It doesn't let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. It does look a little dated. Okay. And where's my pen? It's right here. It's not drawing anything. Is that a brush? That looks like a brush. There we go. Page. Mask. Which one was that? No? Yeah, I don't know how to do anything. Okay, let's go like this. New layer. Let me see. I guess that a new layer. Here we go. There it is. Oh, okay, got it. So let's get rid of that. There it is. I don't see my pressure support. It's all good. Let's see. All right. Cool. Just playing around. And so it would take me a while. Where the tools are, I think it's pretty easy and simple to find your tools. But figuring out like the support pages and so on. Let me go ahead and you know what I could have done. I've done an update from here. I could have done it from right here. Let me see if there's an update. Krita. Having trouble downloading? Yeah. Donations accepted. I mean, it's cool that it's open source. I'm glad the work you guys are doing. Krita people. Because not everybody can afford to have the latest and greatest, you know? Show system. Where there's no update here. Yeah, so maybe it's over here. Nope, no updates here. Okay, fine. Quit it. This is download area. CreateArtist.org. Oh my gosh. Now this is what's cool though. I like how they have a resource. Now I don't like this. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing here. They got the APK. That's for Android. DMG is for Mac. And there it is. Setup exe or the zip. Oof. Oh man. And then like I know I clicked on stuff that I got me here, but it's kind of scary. It's like there it is, Krita setup. Okay, man. But look at all those apps that I got in here, sitting in here waiting. Need to clean that up. Well, this is a pretty big hard drive. It's 500. Okay. But let's go here. Krita Artist. Share your work on the Krita Artist Forum. Krita YouTube channel. I like this because there's ways to learn. There's ways to learn things. Krita 5.1.5 release. Look at these artists. This is good. Oh my gosh. Oh. Charcoal and watercolor brushes. Oh. Click the link. If you're interested to watch, yes, I'm interested. Where? Oh, is it right there? That is beautiful. That's amazing. But where's the link, brah? It says, Marco. Where is the link? I put the link in the Instagram also image. Available. Let's see. So does that go to his Instagram? Yeah. Look at that. Oh, there it is. Oh man, like I'm in awe of people who can do this. Wow, marcotal.art. Let me see. That's nice. And then there's this link tree. Let's see if we can get to your YouTube, man. There it is. Whew. No. Make Chrome faster. Yeah, let's subscribe. Yeah. Boom. There it is. This is good. So I found them. All right. There's on my about. And more links and so on. Cool. All right. I will follow on Instagram. I should have been signed in already, but it's all good. All right. So Krita, that's Krita, right? Now it's cool because it's free, but I can't tell that it does the artboards. But I am gonna update it while I'm here. There it goes. Yep. Boom. What is this? That's a PC. It's loading, unpacking data. Got it. All right. So Krita is a good option. I am gonna drawing on Krita. Oh my God. Let's ask the question that I was seriously asking first. This is awesome. First. Okay, come on. You got in the way. Okay, fine. Yep. Accept the terms and license. Sure. Remove version. Yep. Next. Okay. All right. I don't know what that means. Krita shell extension. What's that? Shell integrator to provide thumbnails and files. Okay. All right. Agree. Next. Krita. Create a desktop. Sure. Okay. This is awesome. I was asking, should I use Krita Clip Studio Paint or Adobe Photoshop? And this person said Krita. This is awesome. Do you know, or do you work with artboards in the same file for your different pages? That's it. That's the question. I want to know if we do different artboards for different pages. And there it is. I think Krita's done. It's already finished. There it is. Almost. Next. Finish. Done. Okay. So I should have updated the old Krita to the new Krita, because it's just one. That's it. That's it right there. Click it. Let's see what it looks like. We just saw what it looked like earlier. Oh, look at that. Pretty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Adobe, please. I wanna be on the splash page for Adobe Illustrator, please. Pick any of my drawings or tell me, give me a assignment and I'll draw something fresh and brand new with vector. Anyways, this is why I have all these questions about comics, because I'm doing everything in raster instead of vector, which is what I usually work with. There it is, a lot more links. Create a website, community. This is good. User manual. Oh my gosh, let me see. It goes to there it is. Search docs. Let me see artboards. No artboards. Artboard. No artboard. Oh, that's it. Oh. Okay. Well, that was that. All right. Well, that looks good. I think it has a nice look. Let me see. New file. Let's see. Comic template. So it just has the different pages. This US has animation, which is great. Design templates. So this is for layouts and graphic design. Photography. Textures. So comic US. Use this template. All right, and there goes with those boxes again. I don't want the boxes. Don't give me no boxes. And there it is. So yeah, some of this paint layer, go up. There it is. Some of these icons and things is a little cleaner, but no. Maybe I need to check the brush input. It's a thing. WinTab versus Wacom versus something. I forget. Maybe it's so that I can have pressure. No pressure right now. Okay, cool. Well, there goes Krita. All right. Next on the list, we saw Affinity. I do have Affinity on my iPad, but I don't want to use the iPad. Comic Draw is another great option, and it's right here. However, that is only on iPad. But what I like about this, and I've used this before because I've created comic pages and I worked on a comic project before, Comic Draw, is that okay, that's the updates. Comic Draw works only on iPad. What I like about this is that it's designed for you to work on comics. That's it. You open up a file and you select the amount of pages, or actually you open up a file and then just start adding pages however you want. And it all works on the iPad. So it's very light, which also means it's robust but still limited to what it can do. But yeah, that's super cool. That's awesome looking. There are stages. This is one thing that I did notice. There's a sketching stage, an inking stage, and then the final bubble text stage, lettering stage. So that's super cool the way they had that set up. This is it has text, it supports text, and what I like about Comic Draw is that it has a split screen option where you can see your script on one side and you can see your comic on the other, and draw as you double check certain things about your script, which is super important because it's easy to get lost. The only problem is this only on the app. What's super cool about it, I think it's only $10. It says free offer in-app purchases. There it is. Unlock the full app. $10. We can spend $10. That's why I bought Affinity Designer for the iPad, because it's like, that's $10 or 20. I don't know. I forgot what it was 10 years ago when I bought it. Yeah. So that's another great option. Comic Book Draw. Okay. Medibang. Let me see what's up with Medibang. I haven't looked at Medibang in a while. Boom. Free digital. This is the cool by Krita and Medibang, is that they're available for free on any platform. Oh my gosh. Android, Windows, Mac, PC, iPad, phone. It's free. Let's see. Articles, manga. Where's the download? Oh, there it is. The download. All right. Windows, Mac, PC, iPad, iPhone, Android. What did I just say? That's exactly what I just said. I said this already. iOS. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I don't have it. I have not. I don't think I have it here. Let me see. And if I do, it's an old version. Medibang, Medibang, Chitty Chitty Medibang. Oh, there it is. Look. Oh yeah, I do have it. Because like I said, I download free stuff. Medibang Pro, Paint Pro. It's an ad, of course. Of course, it's an ad. I mean, it's free. All right, so tutorials, post a manga, draw a manga. Let me see. Click on draw manga. Oh, do I need to log in? Or is it stuck? I think it might be. Oh, there it is right here. Okay. Draw manga. Oh, you just log in. I'm pretty sure I have a login already for it, but I can't remember. Um. But if it draws manga and illustration. So this is, which one is this? About. Um. Mm, not that about 5.5.1. Where we at now? Let's see. Download that. 28.6. Golly. Whoa, they're way out there, man. Can I? Let's see, FAQ. Let's just do quick artboards. How to use jump paint. There's how to download the brushes regarding halftone, can't restore, Mediband, copyright, premium. Oh, there's a premium cloud storage. Oh my god. What's the membership fee for premium? 20 gigabytes. It's 350 yen a month. Okay. What's the membership fee? Okay, cool. FAQ back and do a search for our boards. Can I do a search? I don't see the search option. Okay. What is a friend team? Okay. Yeah, there's. I don't see. I don't see the. Oh, there it is. Maybe that right there. Find articles. What's another name for our board? Canvas. Nope, no, see it. Okay, well that's something else. Now let's say I was to do a deep dive on this. It's gonna take me a minute to figure this out, man. Anyways, I'm glad to know that there's a new Medibang. And that I need to double check that I have my. You need to install visual. Oh my gosh, really? It's always something. Um, if I was to take the time to figure this out, it's going to take some time to jump in here and learn. And I don't want to have to take a lot of time to learn. Byte Comics, let me see. Byte Comics was, they are making comics. They're doing NFTs. And where's their website? Bytecomics.io. I don't think they're going to talk about how they do what they do. Inspired. The wacky. What? Let me see that. Comic miniseries. What? Let me see that. The chibi. Oh my god. Somebody drew that. Oh. That's so cool. Blazord. That's right. Oh, interesting. I think I bought one of these. All right. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay. Blog. How do they make their comics? Well, they were tagged, and if they answer me, then I'll know. Let me see. There's that the menu. The store. Oh, everything is coming soon. Okay. All right. Comic strips and comic books. So let's look at the chibi. That's the chibi. Well, how do I get to the comic? Where is the comic? Buy the chibi's NFT. Read the chibi comic. Well, in short summary, but it doesn't click. It's in progress. Okay. They're still working on it. I need to know. I need to know. All right, thanks. I subscribe to this artist. I downloaded Krita from here. I got the subscribe to the Krita because they're gonna talk about somewhere in here. You know what? Probably faster, easier Krita artboards. Making Krita easy. Customizing your workspace. How to paint in Krita. Biz Drawing app just got better. Yep. Krita 5.0. Yeah, Brad Colbo, he knows a lot of stuff. Okay, cool. What does it say right here? Sketch in Krita. What about Medibang? How to use Medibang, design art tutorial, tips and tricks. How to create an artboard in Photoshop. So no. All right, cool. We're down to the last. All right. The last thing on my list is Clip Studio Paint. And the reason why I'm looking at Clip Studio Paint is because it runs on PC. But this is where the Surface wins. There it is, Clip Studio Paint. It's not cheap, but it's right here. See this? I have Clip Studio Paint on this Surface. And when I connect my Cintiq to the Surface, I have access to a bigger screen. I do have the Clip Studio Paint on my iPad. However, it's giving me problems. Every time I try to use it, it will say that I'm already using it in some other device, and that's not true. Oh, I think I deleted it because I got tired. Oh, it's on a different iPad. And it's like, so I'm having issues with the iPad version, which is a different subscription than the desktop version. But I do have the desktop version that runs on the Surface. And I mentioned this before. Having the Surface is an advantage because it's a PC, Windows PC, where you can install software on, and it's a drawing tablet. And so I can connect this Surface to the Cintiq, and I can use this. I don't know what it's asking me for. I can use this on this Cintiq, and then disconnect it and just use the Surface. Boom. And so I have the mobility in size with mobility with Surface, and then the size with the iPad. Yes, there's a new update, blah 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 version. Have I not updated? I thought I did. All right, close that. Who cares? I don't know what that is. Why is there? What is this? It's just a window. All right, boom. So let's go recent Heroes Assemble. I started this. I don't think I'm right. I need to recheck what I did when I created this file. But there it is. Look, page 3, which is page 1 of the inside pages, and then you have page 4. Look. Click on page 4. Come on. Oh, that is page 4. Oh, page 5. Oh, no, I don't like it like that. They need to be together. Oh, these are not stuck together. So this is what I have yet to figure out. There's a couple of things. And I did it before. I did it when I created the file. But basically, the point is that I get to draw. And it supports pressure on the Cintiq. It supports pressure on the Surface. And it saves each page individually. There you go. Save it. Save it. And when I look at the files folder, Heroes Assemble, Clip Studio Paint Book. There it is. Comic file. Oh, what are these? The shots. Work in progress shots. Comic file. Boom. See, there's an overall file for the book itself and the individual pages that are part of a file map. And then there's the individual pages that are saved separately. So as I draw and work on these pages, it saves individual pages, and each page grows in size, and so then you have a lot of different pages and different sizes depending on the amount of artwork that's in it. And so then you don't have one major file with 20 pages in it. Plus, I can go to File, Time lapse, record time lapse. Oh my gosh. So everything you do here. Oh, it's on, let me go here. Color. How about now? There we go. I got blue. I got blue, baby. Oh yeah, that's super crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And there you go, the pencil. It's cool. But I have to do something. I have to fix this. This is not right. So let's close all of this. Close that. Nah, don't save it. Close it and close it because I did it wrong. File, new. There it is. Comic. In the comic name, I want it to be comic file. And this is right, issue. So let's see. Comic file. Version 600. Custom A5 size. Yes. General purpose setting. Fanzine vendor. Oh, where did it go? Left binding. Okay. And I think I did something wrong. Bottom. They need to be together. Let's see. Resolution is only giving me a 350 because I think I clicked on something that changes that. But there it is. Resolution for the cover is 350, but for the artwork inside, the page is at 600. Basic expression color, sure. Default frequency, template. Let's go like this and look. Let me see. How do I check all of them? I forgot. I don't remember. I don't need these templates anyways. Let me see. Doesn't do that. It's all good. Forget these templates. I need the binding. Cover pages. 4 cover pages. 20 body pages. So that's the number of pages. Is 24. I really don't even need the cover pages. So let's do 20. And no, well, I know what it is. 24. I know why I did that. It's because the way it separates, it does that 4 cover pages right there. It does that automatically. Blindfold. What does that mean, blindfold? I don't know. Folio bottom, Tahoma, story name, yes. Issue 0, author, bottom left, bottom. Story information. There's the layout, like this, because this is the specify spine width. Okay. Resolution cover. Okay, let's see what happens. And oh yeah, I need to save this here, CSP book. Okay. Click OK. Let's see what happens. Gotta give it a minute. So my main question when working on the actual comic book is, can I use Photoshop? And if I use Photoshop, will the file size for the Photoshop drawing comic book become too big? And look, it's still not doing this right. What did I do different? All right, so let's see. Left binding, right binding, folio blinding. Let's forget all of that. Comic book version 600 V2. All right, let's see. Everything is the same. The only thing I changed was these things here. Left binding. I want the pages to be stuck next to each other. And the only thing is I can't change the unit. So there's some things that I don't have options here for. All right, fine. Okay, hit OK. Fanzine settings are being used, but this setting cannot be used for the fanzine print data. Check the following information. Oh, because that's the fanzine. There goes the comic. Okay. Let's see comic. Got it. Maybe I did that wrong. Okay, A4 color. 350, 600. Okay, A4 size. What is A5? Let's go with A4. Maybe this is what I was doing wrong. Multiple pages. Check whether to export. No. Align crop marks. Let me see. I don't know what that means. If I do it wrong, I'll figure this out later. This is so I've been watching a lot of videos. Hey, Aina, how you doing? I've been watching a lot of videos trying to figure this out, and I've been playing around with this. Okay, let's try it. Let's try a new one. All right, here it comes. So the fanzine, it's individual pages, but the comic should be pages that are next to each other. Let me see. It's coming. There it is. There it is. That's what I was looking for. There we go. So let's grab that. Get rid of it. Let me see this. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Boom. Now double click page 4 and 5. Yes. Yes. And look. So there's the middle right here of the page. So what I could do is draw the whole 2-page layout, but then have to cut the middle and move it off the edge. And what I think it was the gutter and that I saw in the other. Okay, hold on. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so now let's go to page 3. See, page 3. Double click it. There it goes. And then let's go turn on time lapse. Record time lapse. Yes. Now we open our folder. Oof, I got a lot of CSP books here. Let me see. This is Assemble CSP version 2. That one just happened. Yeah, 1133. There we go. Get those two and delete it. Let's get rid of it. I don't want them because I'll get mixed up. Yes, delete it everywhere. Got it. So we're in this one right now. I needed to double check that. All right, so let's go. Sketch pages, okay? So this is page 3, which is here, page 1. Boom, there it is. Look at that. It filled right on in. What? There it goes. Now, also, I can grab, I do have, let me see if I can have normal, multiply. Well, it doesn't do anything, but it's right there. Where are my crop marks? Like, see how I have crop marks here? I should be able to see my crop marks. Why can't I see my crop marks? Crop marks would be nice. So let's try this page. Let's go here, page 2. Page 2 and 3. Oh, page 2. So it does that still. It's still doing that. Page 4 and 5. Why am I not doing this right? So, sketch page 2. But, oh, I see what it did. It opened it on a new window. No want that. Oh, so this didn't work right. Never mind. Okay. Page 3. Then we got to go like this. Import image. This wants me to do things the respectable way. Sketch pages. Page 1. There it is. Okay. And look, there's my edges. Right. Boom. I got it. Yeah, I was wondering what happened. All right, got it. Okay, cool. So there it is. There's the layer. That's my boom. So it does have my margins and everything. That's the sketch page 1. Boom. Let's go open in 4. Oh no, but you know what I need to do? I need to do time lapse. Oh, it is recording time lapse. Page 4. Time lapse. We got to record the time lapse because later this becomes part of your content creation, social media sharing. All right, file, import, image. This is why we need a PC. This is why we need a PC, I'm telling you. Drawing things on the iPad is cool. Drawing things on the Surface is cool. But yo, the power of the PC is amazing. There we go. Enter. Oh, no, enter. Just get the move tool. Another import. Image. Page 3. There it is, see? Now, what's going to happen, let's go. I'm using the arrow keys. Okay. Done. And save, right? Saving. Saving. Got it. There we go. Saving. Now let's look at the folder. CSP book. Comic book. And boom, here we go. Here goes the data. You see the comic book version 600 version 2 is keeping track of the information, but it's not saving the information. The information for each page is being saved right here individually. And so far we got page 5, page 6. I don't know why. Oh, yes, it does say that. Page 5, page 6. So what happened to my pages here? Okay, so it hasn't created the rest of the pages. I don't know why, and maybe there's a combination going on here. Page 5 and 6. Oh, maybe this goes like this. Maybe it's going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's how it separates things. That's the file. The way it manages the files, it does it in a way where you get individual files where their information is saved. And look, already that's 11 megabytes, another 13 megabytes. And so each page, even though it's part of a book together, each page reserves its own information. Boom, file, time lapse, record. You want to record the time lapse because because you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that to share, man. Oof. All right, so now we want 1, 2, 3, 4, page 4. Import image, page 4. Oh, is that right? I think I clicked on the Photoshop file. That might have been the Photoshop file. There it is. Got it. Another import. Let me see. First, let me get the move to, because I don't want to. Image. Yes, I did get it wrong one. Page 5. So it does import Photoshop files. It imports PNG files. Got it. And then let's select this one. And so there you go. You know what I want to do? Get rid of that one and bring in the one that's supposed to be PNG. I want the least amount of file size. You know, it's the basics. And what's gonna happen is that when I start drawing, you know, all these sketches, they're gonna be a little blurry, and that's okay. The Z doesn't work here for zoom. I don't understand that. All right, fine. Control plus. There it is. There we go. Look. Starts to look a little jaggedy, and that's okay, because this is the rough sketches from the thumbnails. Got it. Save it. See that? There you go. Saving. I wanted to check one more thing. I can't remember what, but I was going to check something. The cover page. Let me see. It'll come to me. Oops. Oh, yeah, I know what it was. I got to open up a drawing that I did on my iPad. And this is what I do like about a program like many Adobe apps, and but also Clip Studio, Affinity, and I'm pretty sure any other application that has a counterpart in Windows, Mac, PC, desktop, iPad, whatever, Surface, all of that. Cover. Let's see if I can get to that's character references. Super Vector reference images. There it is. Which one is this? How big is that? That's only little. That's big. Here we go. Boom! There it is. That's the cover. That is the cover to the comic. I can put it in there. Boom! For now. Oh my gosh! Did I click on? I think I did do the frame lapse. I can't remember. Let me see. Time lapse. There it is. It's on. Okay, good. Boom. We got a cover. I don't know what's gonna be an inside cover. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be like our um, credits or something. And there's a text. There you go. Credits. That's it. What about that? Oh no. Oh, you can. Bam. Move tool. Got it. Just set it down somewhere. Got it. Save it. Just like that, I'm starting to put together the comic book. I forgot what size it was. I don't know. I don't know. Right click. Let me see. I can't change the ruler here. But whatever. It's a 600 DPI. So we should be able to, flippity flop it wherever we want to. Let's go look at our there we go. At our pages. There it is, the pages. See? Little by little, each page is adding information that I've been putting inside of Clip Studio Paint, and the comic book file is keeping track. I like that. All right. Oh, and so this is what I did on my iPad last night. But the problem that I have with Clip Studio Paint on the iPad is that it it has issues connecting to the server, and then you cannot open your app. You can't use it because problems. I don't have time for all of that, man. What's up with that? Oh, I know where those files are. They are in the iPad. Let me see if I can grab that. It's not in this one iPad either. Oh, I grabbed the wrong iPad. All right. Let me see. Where did I put it? I got a Batman. Oh, it's on my phone. I did have it on my phone. I switched it over to my phone. I gave it to myself. And so let's see if I can upload it. Yes, I'll upload it. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like sharing files between my phone and my iPad. There it is. This is what I worked on Clip Studio Paint on the iPad. Oh man, I love it. This looks good. It's like a real comic book character right there. Batman. Batman. There's I thought I had the time lapse in here. I do have some other time lapse from the file that I created with Adobe Fresco. Oh man, I'm about to have a lot of fun sitting here drawing this comic book. Yep, and it's not in here. So I'm about to go get the other iPad. I'll upload it and share it on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all of that. In the meantime, let me go ahead and close this. Confirm changes. Yes. Save. Boom. I think I'm going to be all right with Clip Studio Paint. I bought Clip Studio Paint years ago. And I hardly ever used it. And I think it's time. And I do have Clip Studio Paint 1. I'm on the 1. I don't know why it's asking. It has a little red thing on. Why? Why is that? What's this little red? Start. But, yeah, and I've already cleaned that up. Let me see. Manage works. Enter activation. I don't need activation. Oh, materials. Works. There we go. Let's select all of these and get rid of them. There we go. How do we do that? And I can upload it to the cloud. Look, syncing now. No, but that's good. I mean, I could use it. A DTMLO. Yes, it was moved and changed. Oh, cancel. So how do we do this? Delete. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we can select it like this. So it has a cloud option too, but I don't need that because I'm only gonna work with one PC, and I do have my Surface Laptop Studio, and Surface Studio that I will install Clip Studio on and then switch between them when I want to, if I need to. I don't know yet. I don't know what the options are with. I think I can install it on 2 machines and then activate and deactivate as I move along, kind of like we do with Adobe and the cloud apps. Whew, oh my gosh. Okay. Well, thank you very much for everybody hanging out with me today. It's been quite an experience. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna be working on this comic book that I got the thumbnails locked in. I have the script ready, and I'm gonna start working and on this comic book. And there's the thumbnails right here. And I still have the original Fresco file. Let me know if you got any questions, comments, suggestions about streaming, about digital art. Check us out in the sketching and drawing Discord. We do have a Discord. I don't know if it's turned on this computer. And check the links in the description of the video. Join us this Saturday at the Kirkwood Branch Library, where I will share some digital art for beginners. And then check out on Tuesday, April 11th, DTM versus your favorite artist, and this time is an amazing artist. I didn't even show you. Oh yeah, I have to log in and all that. I didn't even show you the art that she did. Oh my gosh, but you can download it. Let me see if I can bring it up just because I was talking about it. DTM versus art challenge, robotic pastries. There it is. She challenged me with a rubber hose character, detective, and RPG character. Right now, you can go into my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and vote on which one is your favorite. And I drew the same. I did a rubber hose character, detective character right there, Columbo on the right, and an RPG character. Boom. So that is happening. This competition art challenge is happening. You know what? That was cool. What is that? This is that okay. This is my stickers. I'm gonna have some stickers too. Oh, I see. There it is. I was wondering what I did. There's that. There's that. Got it. TMP. But the one for contender is right here. Robotic pastries. This is the one for next week. Vote for your favorite theme by going to my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, and say, Dan, I want to see you two draw 1930s rubber hose character. Or you can vote for detective and say, I want to see you guys draw a detective character. Or you can say, I want to do this. I want to see you guys draw an RPG character. The choice is yours by going to my socials and download the sketches. These sketches are available to download right now. And by checking the link in the description of the video, it says download the sketches here. I am DTM. Thank you, Bacon Biz, and thank you, Gareth and Bacon Biz, for your feedback and helpful hints during the stream, because I play around with Photoshop. I've been known Photoshop for 20 years, but I use it only when I have to. I'm an Illustrator guy. I love Adobe Illustrator. Thank you, Gareth. Thank you, Bacon Biz. Thank you, Aina. Let's see who else stopped by here today. Axel stopped through here. Thank you, Axel. Thank you, everybody. I didn't check the Discord at all. Let me see. I do have a couple of chats. I didn't even notice that. Good morning. Jam stopped through. I go now. Cool Triple X. Thank you for stopping in. I'm DTM Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet as Delta Tango Mike. And I will see you sometime this week. If you check out Behance. I'm pretty sure I'll go live because I got a lot of drawings to do. We'll figure it out. Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. This is at 9 a.m. This is where you'll find me. Until next time, I am DTM. Let me go here and go here. Boom. I am DTM, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.